Road rage. It takes a special kind of lunatic to do something like that. Well, here you go. This is one of the vehicles in question. This is a close-up of it. Go back to the other picture. This is on Interstate 6 going towards Bryan College Station. And this was on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, where everybody's rushing to get to wherever they're trying to go. But no one thinks about patience and safety, and that the road doesn't belong to you and you only, because you have someplace for you to go, and everybody else must wait their turn after you get yours. And now the video. To explain something, you're going to see two mirrors on the bumpers, the left and right bumper of this vehicle. And the vehicle's going to come in on the right hand side. And when you see, just look at the mirror, and any part of the vehicle that's behind the mirror is right on the bumper of this vehicle who they're going nuts over. I'm going to show you two videos. It's two individuals. Here's the first one. Now look at the mirror. Here's the mirror. Now watch. Any vehicle behind that goes behind here is real close to the bumper. See that? I'm going to bring it back. Now watch. There's a good distance, a fairly good distance for that truck there, but look at that one. That little SUV. See? Those other two vehicles had respect for a vehicle that won't stop on a dime like a car. Because the vehicle that you see in the mirrors of is an 18-wheeler. And if you don't know, this vehicle will kill you and your family. And it's best you respect it when it's on the highway, regardless on how much of a hurry you are. Okay? And and people like the two that I'm going to show you, actually three, that white SUV, is the reason why you see so many accidents between 18-wheelers and small vehicles, because they don't respect what will kill them in an instant. And their family members will be sitting around waiting, wondering when are they going to show up. until they finally get word that there was a serious accident on the highway, and they knew that was the direction that they were coming in. And then they see their vehicle all twisted up. They don't see the bodies all thrown out of it because the other people, they cover up all that, and they bring the fire trucks out, and they wash away your blood onto the streets. See that? See, a lot of people think this is funny. See there? To explain something, let's say you have two vehicles where, for example, see those two RVs that's coming up there that's on the right? Let's say they going the same speed as this 18-wheeler right here. And once he get on the side of him, it's going to take him a long time, several miles before he can pass him, unless the other driver slows down and allows him to get in front of him. You see? But sometimes that don't happen because they could be thinking about something else. Who knows what the other people are thinking about. But this right here, what you see these people doing, this is insane. And you only have one time to get it right or to get it wrong. And you're not going home. And you won't have the opportunity to ask yourself, was it worth it? Because if a police officer or a state trooper see you doing this, you're going to have a lot of explaining to do, and you're not going to like what he tell you because you acting crazy on his road. Okay? Then you find out how much authority he have and that he's about to put on you. So here we go. I'm going to go back to the beginning of this one, and you're going to see this maniac in that black truck that you just seen that keeps popping up. Now watch what he do. He have LED brake lights, and you're going to see him come on. Here we go. That's him right there. See the lights on? Look what he's doing. He's actually challenging a vehicle that can't stop but can kill him. You see that? Watch him again. Instead of going on down the road like the other people, he hits his brakes. And he actually tries to stop an 18-wheeler. On this camera right here, the speed is not there, and the date and the time is also wrong that you see down there at the bottom if it's displayed. But anyway, 2017, the day before Thanksgiving, going north on Interstate Highway 6 towards Bryan College Station. Okay, just to let you know what it is. So if you know any maniacs that was coming down that route, you're taking a good look at who the person that just came to dinner at your house, and they looking real innocent, like they didn't do anything crazy on their way there. Okay, see that? See that? Watch him. Look at this. You can barely make out his license plate, but not too many. It's a few vehicles that have their trucks set up like that, but somebody know whose he is. They have a bed cover. Everybody don't have a bed cover like that. Some of them have the tonneau covers on it, which is the fiberglass, and it sticks up higher on the bed. A lot of people know who that is. But wait until the police catch up with him. When they get wind of this video, they're going to be looking for him. You see, because the police, especially the state troopers, are tired of seeing people mopped up off of the freeway. You see? Now I'm finna show you another crazy person. I'm gonna let this one play out. And this other person is gonna be the Tahoe SUV that you seen the still picture at the beginning. Here we go. Look at this. Try to avoid it and slow down, and he's still constantly trying to stop this big vehicle. What in the world is going on in these people's minds? People are really insane. See? He came right over, right in front of him, and then hits his brakes. And then the vehicle tries to avoid him. And look at him. See, look at him. See him? That's insane. This is completely insane. If you know this person, let him know that law enforcement is looking for him. So tell him to go ahead and give himself up. Cause like the song says, what you gonna do when they come for you? Because this is insane. And how many people out there know someone who died on the highway? You see? Look at this. This is completely insane. This person really don't know what to do with themselves. See, if the speed was displayed on the screen, you would see exactly how quick this person driving this 18-wheeler had to slow down to keep from killing this idiot in this vehicle. You see, we have enough problems. But this right here, wait until they catch up with you. I don't know if it's a male or female. You can't make them out through this in this video. But whoever it is, be on the lookout, because we know better hurry up and change their vehicle. Get it out your name before they catch up with you, because they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Other people could have got killed because of your stupidity. Be proud of yourself. I don't know why, but I think he is, or she is. And wherever they were going, they may have bragged about what they done. And other people may have laughed with them and didn't tell them just how stupid and crazy they were. You see? And I know some people, some of you watching may have seen this in action out there on the highway. This is pretty sick. Let's see if I can get another video in while I have this one. I have a few more. Let's see. Let's see what I can find right quick. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, here's a good one. Watch this. Yeah, Ask yourself, where did he get his license? Here you go. Look at this. And notice there's another person. He figured he can get the truck to slow down at his beck and call so he can make his exit. Totally insane. Look at this. Sick individuals. These are the people who have you stuck in traffic because someone has been killed ahead of you. And you got to wait for Life Flight to come out. And you got to sit there in traffic for maybe about an hour. And you're looking around at the other vehicles wondering, why aren't we moving? Well, there you go. Here's someone that should have took defensive driving. You see that? If you want your kids to come home when you give them the keys to your car or you buy them a car, you need to tell them, use your common sense. And if you can't leave home with it, you stay home, give me the keys. And I give them to you when I feel you are responsible enough. Because see, if that person was really paying attention, he could have slammed. Look at all this room. He could have slowed down and probably stopped and got behind the vehicle instead of jumping in front of it. A vehicle that can kill him. You see? See how close he was? Like I said, any car that's behind this mirror right here is real close to that bumper. Let me see if I can get another one in before I run out of time. Watch this. It's going to be a black Camaro that come flying up. Watch it. See that? Here we go. See how fast he's going? Right here, the speed limit should be about 35 or 40 miles an hour. You think he's doing the speed limit? Of course not. Now watch him jump in front of another vehicle. Look at that. And the person was about to stop. You see that? Coming up to the red light just recently turned green. So that's why everybody had to slow down. Here we go again. You see that? See how he cut in front of it? See that? He had to immediately hit his brakes because he didn't know what was coming up next. He just said, well, I'll deal with it when I come to it. Yep. That's what you see every day. And I'm glad I had access to this video to be able to put it up and share it with y'all. Here's one on red lights. You should know what to do when the red light comes on. But I guess you don't. Here we go again. Watch it. Look at that. Red. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Somebody could have died right there because he was either in a hurry or just, well, you can come up with it yourself. Running a red light ticket is somewhere around $182 to $200. Is it worth it? Really, is it worth it? Is it worth it if a lady and a baby, a newborn, was coming across that intersection just when he went through that light? Do you see that? Let's see if I can squeeze another one in. See, if you're driving and paying attention, this wouldn't happen to you. You see that? Here we go again. Look at that. People wonder, how in the world, when you see a car parked up a tree or a pole, and you ask yourself, how in the world did that happen? Well, you're looking at it. You're looking at somebody that causes accidents like that make you scratch your head. How in the world did that happen? Let's see if I can get, look at it. Almost rear-ended that van. Let's see if I can get another one. In this video, let me explain something to you. You know how you see these new cars, they have the, it will, if something jump out, if somebody walk out in front of it, it'll stop on its own. Well, this 18-wheeler has that technology on it, and it will stop. Okay? But if the wheels lock up, it's all over with. So, explaining, this is the reason why this truck driver changed lanes, because that laser is right there on him. And any sudden slow down, if something happens, that an emergency of that 18-wheeler in front of him have to hit his brakes for some reason, and this pickup truck has to slow down real quick, those brakes on that 18-wheeler is going to hit, and they're going to hit hard, because it's only responding because it doesn't want to kill somebody. But when you do something like that and cause it to activate, there's a possibility that this vehicle could roll over, because the driver don't know if how hard it's going to hit the brakes, because he's looking and trying to get away from this vehicle and keep everybody else around him safe. But let's say, like I said, if that other vehicle in front of the 18-wheeler came to a complete stop, and this truck jams on its brakes, the pickup truck I'm talking about, and this 18-wheeler, as it's changing lanes, it locks up its brakes and it rolls over. Well, suppose again that there's a lady with a newborn, and she's just taking it home for the first time, and the husband's driving, and they on the passenger seat, on the passenger side, and the truck rolls over on the passenger side of the vehicle. How are you going to explain that? Just because you couldn't get behind the truck to catch your exit. You see, these big vehicles, people need to learn to respect them. In this video, see this 18-wheeler with those pipes on it? If he have to hit his brakes real hard, guess what's going to happen? Those pipes will come through the back cab of that truck and possibly kill that driver. Okay? Now you see this person? Let's say if this driver already figured out, okay, he gonna get past this truck and he gonna go over into the right lane. So he takes a look, nobody's there, and then he started moving over. And then next thing you know, he sideswiped that little pickup truck. And then the truck with the camera on it is going to have to figure out what it's going to do to keep from killing him. Because he's probably going to turn sideways, smash into the wall, and then he's going to, this 18-wheeler is going to run right into the side of his driver's door, and he possibly will flip or whatever. Now, the other conversation of this video is this little blue car that I don't know how they say they okay to go down the highway, because they do. They're supposed to do a pretty good gas mileage, okay? But look how close he come in front of that 18-wheeler. Look at that. He's playing games with his life. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. All that room up there, he can wait. But he in so much of a hurry. He's willing to risk his life. Like they say, monkey see, monkey do, right? So he seen the pickup truck do it. And he said, well, I can do it too. So here we go. Look at it. Look at him. He's scared. He's scared of that wall right there. See? Watch him. Watch when he come over. He gonna stay away from that wall until he fix. See? Look at him. See? Notice it? He almost stayed in the middle of the lane for a little bit. Here we go again. See? See there? He got confused because that line in the road must have threw him off a little bit. You see, the 18-wheeler wanted to get over. The whole time, the 18-wheeler wanted to get over. He didn't want to ride close behind that car. He wanted to get over. But they stopped him because they were in so much of a hurry. You see? In a construction area, too. People need to think. Better yet, they need to train people how to drive safe around an 18-wheeler and respect it before they get their license. In this video, this person should already know that it's coming up to an on-ramp. Slow down, speed up, change lanes, and also know that there's an 18-wheeler on the side of you. You see, he didn't have all this thinking together. You see that? Look, see how he wanted to get over? And he thought about it. I can get killed. See, he was kind of smart. So I won't give him a hard time. Just people need to pay attention to the mistakes that they make, because you only get one time to make a mistake and you don't go home. Now watch this. He's in a hurry again. Like they say, leave 5 or 10 minutes early and you can get there alive, possibly. Look here. He could have had an accident. And it could have been some road rage on that person in that vehicle right there. You see? I didn't notice if he had his signal light on. Let's see. Let's see if he had his signal light on. No signal light on, but he's just getting over. So you make the call on that one, because I already know both of them was wrong. If you don't think so, here it goes again. Watch it. Illegal lane change. Neither one of them had their signal light on. See that? I think it's too easy to get a driver's license. Are you thinking the same thing? Too easy to get a driver's license. Better yet, I hope they have one. Let's see if I can get another video in. Okay, a pickup truck is going to come from the side road up there on the right. Watch him. You see that? These people, you don't know where they get their license from, but somebody gives it to them. Look at this. Look at this. It's insane. I wonder how many times have you actually tried that? Now, what if there was an 18-wheeler? I think he still would have tried it. And figured the 18-wheeler can stop and change lanes, because that's what he wanted to do. I want to be first. I got to get on there. I got to get in that lane and do what I need to do and forget about what you're trying to do. You see, in a hurry. Let's see if I can get another one in. Okay, watch. Look over in the oncoming ramp. Watch what's going on over there. You never know what the person in front of you is going to do, or if they even skilled enough to do it. You see that? That black truck was first. You see that? Insane. This is every day. Insane. Remember, there was a big flood, and I think I heard him say something about pick up your leaves. Don't let them go down in the drain, so you don't plug the drains up. And look what's going on here. See, he's blowing the leaves out in the road. See that? It's going in the drain. See that? On purpose. Now, if you're going to get the contract to do something like that, wouldn't you get you some trash bags and do it right? Nothing wrong with having integrity in what you do. But I guess if they allow them to do it, and then your house and your neighborhood floods, and you ask yourself, how in the world did this happen? I pay my taxes. Here's another one. That's the second part of that one. Let's see. Here we go. Watch this. You see, look at that. Yeah. Now the vehicles going down the road, they have to be a leaf blower. See? Where are they going to end up at? They're going to end up in the sewage. And will it drain like it's supposed to? Not being clogged up. But. And if you drive around the city, you'll see people doing that. Look at that. Made that intersection look bad. See all this trash built up on the side of the curb right here? See that? That's the leftovers from the last time it was done. Blown down the street. Here's another person with a good personality. You think they'd always want to be first. So he cuts in front of this 18-wheeler and hits his brakes. He got a long way to go. Now, why didn't he stay in the other lane and wait? He could have waited until after the light changed and then got over, because the 18-wheeler is not going to take off fast. People try to make an 18-wheeler stop. See there? If the 18-wheeler had a brake failure, anything man-made can break, will break. So did he know those brakes was going to work? There's another video you may want to check out on my channel. It's called Houston, We Have a Problem. It's actually two of them. It's one of them has a guy on a motorcycle, and I think he was on a suicide mission. That'll be something to check out too. Let's see if I can get another one for you. Here's another video of not knowing what traffic's gonna do ahead of you. And there's a possibility that he can get killed. Watch this. Watch how this plays out. See, this vehicle just changed lanes in front of this truck. Now watch what happens in front of him. See, turns the signal on. He did that right. There's his brakes. Now watch what happened. Think that truck could have stopped? That's why he changed lanes. And let me point out another thing. Please don't drive next to an 18-wheeler. If you're going to pass them, pass them. Because what if you were on the side of them when this happened? You were going to be in an accident, and your chances of surviving slim to none. You see, there's another person figuring he can stop an 18-wheeler when he was in the proper lane that was moving. Why did he change lanes? He don't even know, or she. Several car links it takes before an 18-wheeler can come to a complete stop. Looking at this vehicle, watch this. You see, think of it. Would he have been able to stop in time before he ran into the back of this vehicle and smashed him into the vehicle in front of him and smashed that vehicle in front of the other one, in front of the other one? You see, there was somebody that was in that lineup right there that was smart. They kept their distance from that truck. See that truck up there? See that red car? See how far away he is from the back of there? Because if someone slams into the back of him, he don't have to worry about having an argument in court with somebody else on why he hit them. You see, I'll show it one more time. Actually go back a little farther. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Take your hat off to that 18-wheeler driver. He did what he was supposed to do. He avoided an accident and possibly killing somebody. He only had a split second to figure out what he was going to do. And he done it perfectly. Give him a hand if you want to. You see this? That's not a spider on the lens of this camera. There's some idiots. It's raining. Watch what they do. See that? There's a little trailer right there in the right-hand lane. See that?